never get credit for my discovery. Who's going to believe a talking head?
You're gonna have to start getting scared immediately.
See? Everything's okay.
Welcome back to the 31 Days of Horror Advent Calendar. It's day 15 on the list, October 15th, and we are talking about The Devil's Candy. If you guys haven't heard or seen The Devil's Candy yet, it is a extremely disturbing movie about a painter and metalhead who is plagued by satanic visions, all while a serial killer is going around and murdering children. John?
Yeah, well, following that, The Devil's Candy is a film that actually I just heard about fairly recently. I think it was actually Chris Stuckman put out a review on it. He found it on, I think, Amazon or whatever. But this movie I had to check out, and it is very, very disturbing. It's also a metalhead's fever dream. Like if you love like heavy metal music or just hard rock music, you're into that scene. This movie will tip its hat to you so many times. It's great.
Being a couple metalheads as teenagers and playing in bands and stuff, there's a lot of relatability to this movie, and I think that, you know, for a person that really loves that subculture, to finally see it kind of represented in a good way, in some good ways.
In some good ways.
Because when you see the family together, they don't make his love of metal music mean that he's evil and stuff like that. It really, I think, actually portrays that character really, really well, and I think really close to what a lot of actual metalheads are like.
I actually felt, it was very authentic.
Exactly.
Ethan Embry, he makes the lead in this, and he does such a good job. Like he's kind of been like this supporting, very like C-list actor throughout all his career, but he does such a good job of bringing this character to life and very believable. One of the best portrayals of a metalhead in a film, I think, honestly.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And honestly, this thing is a killer soundtrack as well as some fantastic metal music in this, if that's your jam as well. But really getting onto the actual like horror of the movie, it is honestly a disturbing and terrifying movie. I mean, I think that whenever we see something happening to children, it definitely adds that extra level of just terrifyingness and scariness. I think not just because of the way we relate to not wanting that to happen to a child, but also because of our own selves as children relating to that and knowing how scary and terrifying that must be. And there is a particular scene that is edited so well, but it gets in your bones is how scary it is.
There's a scene in the film where I had to stand up and just kind of like pace a little bit, like, because I'm just like, you could just feel it in the pit of my stomach, and like, I'm pretty desensitized, and they weren't even directly showing it. It's just edited in such a way that it just made me feel sick. So, I mean, if that's your jam, too, The Devil's Candy is right up your alley.
Yeah, and not to mention, too, the satanic imagery, and as his paintings get crazier and crazier, are honestly, in their own way, kind of beautiful to behold. The art direction in that is actually excellent and terrifying at the same time. So this movie definitely has a lot of things going for it, watching the father sort of descend into this madness and these images he's seeing. It definitely is a trip of a movie. We hope you guys go ahead and check out The Devil's Candy if you haven't already seen it. Tell us in the comments what you think about this film. You can find us on our Twitter at BacktoFeature, and you can find us on our Facebook at /BacktoFeature. I've been Giovanni Carlo.
And I'm John Manlou.
And we'll see you guys next time.
It's like it flowed through me. I don't remember painting this.
This is Mommy and Daddy's house. They're dead.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry.
We are his pawns. We are his demons on earth. He uses us to carry out his unspeakable deeds. We satiate his hunger.
Your latest work is wonderfully disturbing.
Oh my God.
I didn't mean to do this.
To sacrifice.
He will slither into your soul. mask in a Halloween store. He's not what you see in the movies. He is an active, violent, personal reality.
Just the gas?